Good morning and welcome to the Be the Light Wednesday morning meditations. Today's theme or guidance or meditation will be how to commune, how to feel the presence of your spiritual guides, and how to have discernment about these spiritual guides. And we're going to start off in kind of a fun visual way. So I just wanted you to prepare for what's going to come shortly. Good morning, and be assured that this imagery is part of the meditation today because we are at the point where we are raising our vibrations into the realms where we can interact with non-corporal beings. That means energy beings, beings who might come in silhouettes, mist, images, orbs. Actually, maybe they will reparticularize, if that's a word, themselves into a form that you are comfortable with. So the idea is you're a light worker and you are the ground team here. And there are all of these beings, these light beings, who are around you all the time. And because you are vibrating at the earth level, you are missing out on what? On their support, on their information, comradeship, the ability to have a higher celestial stream of information. And now, how could that be important? Well, it could be important because everything here on the earth plane has a certain flavor, a certain attitude, and it's all tainted by fear from the moment we are born. I was just picking up this book, and good morning, I'm Jan Jorgensen at Sound and Light Healing Arts, and this is the Pleiadian workbook. And the person, go ahead and mute yourself, our new attendee here. The fellow who created Feldenkrais, which is helping humans be more incarnated, attuned, and balanced in their physical body, he realized, theorized, and came to the belief that as humans are first born, the first human that touches us through entrainment, we neurologically set our neurochemistry, and it is the sacrum, the base chakra. So the first person that held our little bottoms, our bodies, their field of fear electrically, magnetically went right into our tiny infant bodies through the touch and through our mother's voice or father or caretaker. So we didn't have much of a chance to keep that beautiful thread of fear-free heavenly beingness the second we were born into this earth. So if we are wired to be on one radio station, when divine being comes like this with colors shooting out, or whoever they choose to come, and they usually choose to come in ways that make you feel safe and comfortable, so that what? So that you're not losing your mind. Or you have to be far enough along on your spiritual path that you've learned that they can come in any shape or form. So think for a moment, if everything we're doing on these YouTube Be the Light meditations is to commune with spirit, what is your operational system to hear, see, and commune with these beings effectively, efficiently, profoundly, and consistently? So that's why I did this fun background today. It's a bit of a theme for me to ask and to listen and to hear the voice of my counterparts out there in the divine universe. Now, why would that be a benefit? Because they are not limited with human fear, um, pictures, apprehensions, or limitations for the future. And if you are here as a change agent and you're just doing more of the same fear-based, you're not quite fully in your operational system to really make a difference. So today we're going to talk about this connection with our spirit guides. My first question to you is, where do you think they are? In your ear, behind you, all around you, waiting at your front door for you to invite them in? No, these are good questions because we have to speak of our thought processes because that's the beginning of everything. Are you fearfully holding them at bay, saying, but I have trouble doing that because I am an anxious person and I don't know how to realize that? Well, they're going to wait for a long time with that thought process. So today we're going to just pull back that veil. We're going to unzip, and we are going to be present with your spirit guides in whatever way that you and the spirit guides feel that it is the perfect way for you to segue. It could be words in your ear. Some of my colleagues, friends, have divine beings that come and just sit down right in the chair in their house and they have conversations. Or they might do a little knocking in their head. Hello, this is Metatron, and I would like to talk to you about something. As unincarnated beings, we have no rights to be here on earth and to intrude, interfere with human conditions, but there's something that needs to be done. And will you be the ground team, the voice, the guidance system to use your energy field of electromagnetic capability and universal law allows an incarnated person? You have to be born. You have to come into this body to be able to affect change here. And that's why, if you're a light worker, you need to wake up, to learn about the divine plan from a different level, from different types of beings. Now, how many different types of beings are there? Angelic beings, divine spiritual masters, all the ancestral beings in your lineage who have died. They're considered divine beings now. They're up there somewhere doing something disembodied. There are so many different types of beings. And of course, the best is just to go straight up and connect with Source. Because Source doesn't have an attitude. Source doesn't have a lot of little personal experiences, even like, listen to this, as we go up that ladder of different beings, even divine spiritual beings who have graduated, who have lived many earth lives, they still have perceptual glasses on of how they see things, or how that things went for them, or how they want to protect or provide or angle things for you. And there still are agendas. The only true freedom for your soul, for guidance, with no impedance or interference, is to go up the vibrational ladder and to merge with Source over and over and over again. So this calls for discernment, because these voices that come in and these faces, these different things, come in a parade of characters, and not all of them have your best intentions. I don't want to set up a fear grid, but until you are permanently connected like a row of pearls. Oh, look at this, a row of pearls going up and connecting with the final pure energetic source of all that is. These are all metaphors because these are things that are, not daily language to talk about, but they're very important to understand on our spiritual journey. These are truths that it is most advantageous to raise your vibration and to be able to go up and link up and commune with Source. When you hold a high vibration, a high enough vibration, and over 732 hertz, you are able to discern the intentions of all beings. And why is this a benefit? You're with a family member, you're with someone, you're planning an event. Should I do this? Should I do that? You hold a high vibration and you know if their intention is benevolent or not. You feel it because your vibrational field has that ability, eyes to see, ears to hear. You're holding a high vibration and your vibration is harm to none. So you can actually identify. You've gone through the threshold of mass consciousness and agreed upon thinking thresholds, and you've gone into the realm of truth. So here is another benefit of raising your vibration. Not only can you discern when humans aren't being straight and honest with you, but when these other voices come in, and for instance, I'll give you one of the universal rules that will help you discern if a divine voice is truth or not. In general, they don't just pop off and talk into your ear. That would be an overzealous divine being who's not following the rules. People who don't follow the rules, what? Have their own agenda. Unless it's a huge alert from your divine team to tell you something and they realize that you haven't been connecting regularly, they can move through, and then you use your discernment meter. Again, go into a high vibration and say, this message that came through, what was the nature, the intention behind this communication for me? And wait and see how you feel. You each have your own discernment measure system. It can be your heart, it can be your body, your whole body, or sometimes truth bumps. You get a chill when something is absolutely truthful. So it's wonderful to raise your vibration and discern what are humans thinking. And I remember when I was little, I would say, my father is saying one thing, but his intentions and feeling world are entirely different. And at 3 years old, I learned not to trust human adult males. Okay, so now I don't wrestle with it, but I definitely focus on when I am meditating with other people or hearing stories other people tell me about. Spirit said this about you, Jan, or this or this or this. No, I don't let it all in as truth. I hold a grid. They say that the gateway to heaven has very small holes. In other words, no bullshit can get through. I have to put it through the sieve, the gold mining, the gold panning to see, are these nuggets of what this person said, even though their human self thought it was divine, some sideways being who wants to deter me might come in through a friend, a colleague, give a message and give it to Jan, and what its intention was to make me to go sideways. Think about this. Think about the benefit of people acting like they're spiritual. You go to a spiritual thing and they act and they say, oh, Spirit told me this about you, or this, your mom's here or something. Think about the benefit that you're going to pop through that story and feel and know. Not only if that rings true, but what that person is leaning in towards as their truth is an intermediary, potentially interfering, false voice of spirit. There are many, many other agendas out there other than just the divine plan. We must recognize that. So we focus on law of attraction, what we want to live and what we want to create, and the rest we honestly see it for what it is. Okay? So I'm saying all this in preparation to prepare us to work with our spirit guides today, because the bottom line is there's no getting around it. We must still our mind. We must stop thinking. We must go into that absolutely nothingness divine state. We must claim our right to be free of lower vibrational forces and to feel ourselves opening up to source and our highest guidance system. And within that realm, that naturally calls in our highest, best, next guide. We don't keep the same guides our entire life. No, they graduate. They just like that movie, A Beautiful Life. They get assignments to walk with someone for a while, and then they graduate and they move on to something else. The consciousnesses, whether in a body or angel body or whatever, never stop learning and expanding. So we have different experiences all the time. So this, again, the anchoring ground activity is to go beyond your own thought forms. And because most of them are fear-based, remember? And once we go there, well, we want to protect ourselves. Once we go there, we pull back the curtains. And honestly, at that point, when we are in the higher vibrations, it is the creational realm. I ask and intend are the magic words to create. So we have to give an intention. What do we want to ask? What do we want to intend? So today's meditation will be focused on this. We ask and intend to still our minds and raise our vibration and go into a state where we can feel and know the presence of spiritual guides. And we ask, who is the next best, highest guide ready to merge with us, be with us, and walk with us as they are embodied with Source themselves? Does that make sense? If you're not ready to go up to the kilohertz of electromagnetic, let's call on a guide who has established their field permanently embedded within Source. Does that make sense? Okay, well, let's do this. I'm going to unplug my little fan here first. Sometimes when we go to still our mind, it's not possible for stillness in our environment, but if it is, it enhances and allows us to drop into that space much easier. Take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your body settling in, because we have built a somatic memory system for this process. Deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. And as we say this, we feel a beautiful geometric system being formed around our body, our axiotonal system, and setting a beautiful protective mechanism in our field that allows us to have some separation from the earth realm during this process. We ask that this container, this beautiful sacred space we're setting, start melting off the cares, the energies, the news, the thought fields, even your own thoughts of this world, of this existence, because it is our intention to move into interdimensional realms safely, easily and confidently. But what must occur first is to drop any thinking to the 0 point. Let's go into that relaxation response where all is well, all is safe, and there is no need for protective thoughts. There's no need for any thoughts. We relax and fall deeply into not a state of nothingness, but a state where our 0 points of our beingness can line up with accuracy with the other 0 points of the universe. Specifically, the channel of communication. We ask and intend that our 0 points line up with the grid 0 points that allow us to communicate, be one with, in a precise manner, our highest, best, next, or same spiritual guidance, being or system or team now. There's no efforting. You're just allowing in this state of receivership to begin to sense or feel and then know the presence of these divine beings. Only energies and beings of the highest light for our highest good may be present now. Feel the safety of your heart expanding. Feel your shoulders dropping. And as your third eye begins to open, allow yourself to feel the generosity, the warmth, the love, the colors, and even the mist or the beginning visualization of your highest, best guides now. And don't worry if you think it's your imagination. Allow yourself to float and be one with, to commune with these beings without any mental chatter. It's as if you are surrounded by your highest divine essence, reflected back through your guides. They see you on your journey, your struggles, your questions, And in this moment, let your heart of hearts open to receive words or pictures or guidance. We ask and intend, or we pray for the guidance of our Creator through our divine team to help us hear the word of God, the Creator, in this moment. We also allow that if it be so in our highest good, we simply open our crown chakra and our channel, and the beam of light and information and confirmation of this process. We ask and intend that we can merge fully with Source, if that is our highest good, with our divine guidance beings. For you are not alone. You've been on a long journey from your home, which is the heavenly kingdom of our Creator. You've been on a long journey, and these angels, these intermediaries, these guides have been there following you, seeing every tear, every question, and they want to hold you, guide you, help you fully release fear, and have the remembrance and trust that you are a divine child here of the Creator, exploring, adventuring, experimenting, but with a higher mission than many humans. And it's to bring this vibration back from your true home within your body. So take a deep breath. Infuse yourself, supported by your guides, because they are already filled with the essence substantia of the consciousness and light of our Creator. So it's as if they are holding you up to the eyes and heart of the Creator. And allow yourselves to imbue yourself with this vibrational elixir of light. And as this occurs without any effort, it is saturating your ribs, your chest, your heart, your legs, fingertips, your toes. So now we have actually moved into the vibrational realms beyond the operational system of even your divine guides up there. You are anointed with the light of our beloved Mother, Father, God. Receive this light. It'll permeate, infuse, breathe it in. And breathe it in again. Now you are in a level of sameness with your guides. And just as you can talk to people on your phone or someone at your door, allow yourselves to hear the words and guidance of these divine beings who have walked with you on their assignments and are ready to reveal themselves, their messages, their countenance, their presence. So, in these next few moments of silence, let's allow ourselves to have this communion and conversation now. Take a nice deep breath and acknowledge that this is real. This has always been your right. This is the natural human condition. And that these beings are with you and work with you and are available in a nanosecond thought. No cost, no prearranging, no scheduling. This is the natural highway system of the universe through these 0 points. So go ahead and allow these 0 points to stay engaged, but we ask and intend to come back here into our physical bodies and go ahead and start moving your hands and your toes and allow yourselves to feel the difference that you feel and that this is normal. And this buzz of this higher vibration, this consistent, constant, always there connection with the spiritual realms is your new way of walking on the earth. So feel the weight of your body. Yes, you are still here in the physical world. Feel that you're looking around and you might be a little cold. You're still in a physical body. Yes, you are still in the game on your journey as a messenger to bring divine light to earth. So take a nice deep breath and put a beautiful, 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 big, resilient bubble of light around your physical body. Open your eyes. See how I just popped in? I'm still here. Same being, same Jan. They say that as more higher vibrational beings walk the earth, it kind of changes everything. The grid, all the 0 points, everything starts moving towards, of course, a higher vibration. And then the changes are already occurring with the weather, and the truth is being revealed. Everything is being reattuned and righted, that we're going to see more colors in the sky. Rainbows will have the tertiary colors, not just the basics, but, more combinations. We will see people's auras. We will look at them and immediately know where they're vibrating. We'll see their light. We'll also see deteriorating more pockets, people, places, and things that aren't holding a vibration where the earth is going. That is a natural composting system that we bless because there's been personal choice every step of the way. Have you noticed all the auroras that they're finding in the skies at night? Brilliant lights. It's all part of the changes. So, in a sense, all the nonsense of climate change and bad behaviors that have created all the problems have nudged the messengers to need to facilitate and to bring in more light for the potential bigger changes. So there's no bad guys. Everybody played their part. We all have, sung the song that we came in with until we hear that, that's not quite who we are, and that's my job, to help you remember who you are and sing the song of your authentic beingness here on earth. And that's called being the light that you are. So thank you for joining me. And for those that are going to watch this on video, should I even post it? That was kind of wacko doing the colors, but you know what? Why not? Okay, I'm Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com. Join us every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. here on Zoom.